All right. What up, people? It's your boy Chip and Unit Eagle Eye coming to you again. Brand new video. This time it's to preview that little tournament happening later this week. Yeah, that's right. We're going to preview the World Cup. Joining me today to help me do that is my boy Lee. Lee, say hello to the people.
How you all doing? Everyone good? Thanks for having me on again, Chris. It's been a while, actually.
Been a minute. It's been a minute. How you doing?
I've been chilling, mate. It was my birthday last Tuesday.
Happy birthday again.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, I'm old now, man. 4 years till I'm 40, bruv. Seriously. Yeah. I feel about 136, man. But yeah, it's been good, man. I haven't posted any videos until today on my channel since last Monday. So I've had like 9 days off.
Okay.
Just chilling, man. Just work, sleep, eat, work, sleep, eat. Do you know what I mean? That's been my life for the last 9 days. Just chilling, man. Waiting for the World Cup to kick in.
It's kind of weird, almost not having much to do. We're not bitching about Arsenal. If anything, it's almost like a bit of an excitement and buzz about Arsenal at the moment. And it's just waiting for something to almost fill the gap. And the World Cup seems like it's going to be that, right?
I'll be honest, yeah. I'm more excited for the season. Yeah, this is just a little side piece, do you know what I mean? This is the little side note to the actual season starting in a couple of months. The fixtures are out tomorrow as well, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. So, funny enough, I was going to talk to you about that because really we kind of timed this show a little bit wrong. What we should have done is done it tomorrow. But I suppose both of us will probably just drop a video about it tomorrow. But how are you feeling about kind of the fixtures? What would you like to ideally see us start with? An away game, a home game?
It'd be nice to start with an away game and then Emery set up the team and we go and poleaxe someone. Yeah, because then we've got our second away win of 2018. So, my target for this season coming, yeah, trust me, this geezer's got a pass, mate, yeah? Right, and people have been laughing at me saying that. He's got a pass. If we finish fifth and by Christmas we've had 2 away wins, I'm buzzing. Yeah? End of debate. End of story.
You set the bar nice and low. Nice.
Yeah, well, listen, it's one more away win than we got in 2018 if we get 2 by the end of Christmas. Yeah, and if we finish fifth, we've done better than last year. Nobody can argue that.
True.
We ain't finishing fifth, though. We'll finish higher than that, but I'll be happy with that.
I mean, my target, my hope for him is that he finishes in the top 4. And I call me foolish, call me deluded. I think we will. I think we'll scrape.
Yeah, I'll do. I think we'll get third.
I think we'll do it. I think we'll do just about enough and do enough in the transfer window to transform this team to be good enough to scrape a top 4 place. I'm not going to say who it's at the expense of. I just think Emery will.
I'll do that for you then. Man City will win it. Liverpool come second. We'll come third. United 4th.
Damn, okay.
And then that lot down the road will probably finish 5th or 6th with Chelsea. Because Chelsea, mate, I don't know what's gone on with them, but there's all that hoo-ha with Abramovich and his visa, and he might be fucking off to Israel, and that's all going to wind down soon. So I think they'll finish outside the top 4 again. We don't even know if Conte is going to be the manager next season. I know they ain't potting him yet.
But he's active, yeah, have they? They keep talking about new managers taking over at Chelsea, and in my mind, I'm thinking, hold on, has Conte been sacked? Because I've not seen.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we'll finish top 4. To be honest, I know this is going to sound really fucking stupid and defeatist and negative. I don't even care if we win anything.
Okay.
It's just nice to go into a season.
You're just on the euphoria of them.
Yeah.
That's what.
Don't even mention his name again. That's a swear word around here. Yeah. Right, that's done. It's like mentioning the ex's name or something. Do you know what I mean? You can't mention that. Yeah. You got a new chick now. Do you know what I mean? You can't mention that name, man. But, I'm just happy, man.
He's just beating the shit. He's absolutely fucking the shit out of her. He doesn't care.
Do you know what I'm saying? Mate, I'm fucking sweating like I've been fucking the shit out of it. Do you know what, mate? It's so hot in my house, seriously. Fucking, mate. It's like I've just done 12 rounds with it. Do you know what I mean?
No, I feel you. And a lot of people are in that buzz and in that kind of feel-good moment at the moment because, I mean, let's just call a spade at the moment. I told you offline, I've got myself into stupid arguments on Twitter because I dared question transfer targets for Sven. And I think And I kind of took a step back away from Twitter for a couple of hours. And I thought to myself, you know what, in a way, I can kind of understand. In a way. Because I think everybody is on this kind of euphoric moment of, you know what, Wenger's gone. And it's just an exciting moment. Everybody is present. Everybody's looking forward to seeing what will happen. Even Wenger's biggest supporters are looking to see what will happen with this team. And I think
a lot of them are hoping that we fail. I've seen a lot of them on Twitter. But you know what? You know what you just said about Twitter a minute ago, mate? Fuck it off. Seriously.
Yeah.
My life is so quiet without responding to people on Twitter. I just open my notifications, scroll through them and go, yeah, bye. Yeah, carry on doing what I'm doing. I might reply to the odd... I've been chilled, mate. Since that got announced that he's gone, I've hardly been on it because, let's be real, it's just full of pricks. Yeah, it is. It is. It's full of dickheads. Yeah, like anything to get a retweet. I swear, these people have sold their nan, mate, to get a fucking retweet. Yeah, like what is that all about? Are you that desperate for fucking like being noticed that you'll tweet shit about someone all day just to get? Nah, man. Just say what you got to say. Leave the tweet there. Reply to the people that you know and you like. Don't bother with the rest. End of story. You'll have a chilled summer, man. Trust me.
Seriously, I must admit, I will say that.
I put a tweet up the other day. I was talking about Ozil, my boy. Yeah. And I swear, mate, the amount of English Arsenal fans that want Germany to win the World Cup. Come on, man.
It's crazy, isn't it? It's
unbelievable, mate. Unbelievable. I wouldn't want them to win a fucking raffle, mate, let alone win a World Cup. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. But it's all because they're Ozil fanboys. Mate, they're worse than fucking Spurs fans. Seriously. How could you want Germany, when you're English and the history between them two countries, how could you want Germany to win anything? But it's, because I'm Ozil, I love Ozil. Fuck off, man. Yeah, seriously. It just does my head in, mate. And that's why I just can't be arsed with it. I'm going to have a chilled out summer. Fuck Twitter, man.
Yeah, I did see your Twitter about how can you be English and consciously support Germany to win anything. I don't want cool. And fair play, I can completely understand where you're coming from. It is amazing, especially on Twitter. In fact, on YouTube as well, to be perfectly honest. Sorry, guys, people in the chat room. If you're cool with me, I'm not necessarily referring to you. But it is unbelievable. I dared made a chopping block about Ozil and saying, maybe we should sell him. And fuck it. Go onto the video, bruv. The abuse I take for the idea that I would dare consider selling the Messiah that is Mesut Ozil is unbelievable.
But this is what makes me laugh with it, Chris, right? Like, if you praise him, you'll get abuse. If you mug him off, you'll get abuse. If you're Wenger in, you'll get abuse. If you're Wenger out, just say what you got to fucking say and ignore everyone, man. Seriously. Like, it doesn't matter what you do. You could go and bang out Kelly Brook 20 times a week, right? You could be a multi-billionaire and there's still some little fuckboy on Twitter trying to fucking hate on you. Fuck them, man. Seriously. I can't be dealing with it. Yeah, I'd seriously spent so much time wasting time on Twitter over the years, This year, fuck that, man. The geezer's gone. He's been potted. He's left. Whatever. You've resigned. However it's done. It's done. Yeah? I can't be asked with fucking drama, man. It's done. I'm looking forward to next season. If people want to sit there chatting shit all day, let them crack on, man. They got time.
I hear you.
Yeah? Do you know what I mean? And the thing is, I watched that video, and a lot of what you were saying was spot on. But let's be real. Nobody's going to spend 70 million quid on him. Yeah? The chance to get rid was 6-7 months ago, or in January, whenever it was, That was the chance to get rid. But now we're going to pay him £70 million, which sort of quashes another fucking theory that we can't compete. Because I worked this out the other day. From the day that we signed him for that fee to the day his contract expires now, wages and fee, £153 million. One player. We can't compete, apparently. So it just makes me laugh, man. Fucking just let people see what you got to do is throw that grenade in there and then just run away. And let them all back it out, bro. Just let them all fucking argue amongst each other. Yeah, it's funny, man. And then just every now and again, just go back in and have a look. Oh, they're still going. And then just mute the thread.
Anyone anyone that follows Lee, right? This is literally his tactic. He'll say something like that, but you won't see a response from him for hours. And then when you do see a response, it'll be them laughing faces emojis.
Right, I've got so many follower requests there. Like, I've got like nearly 2,000 people pending in my follower. I can't be fucked with it. Yeah, I genuinely hate Twitter. The only reason I got Twitter was to keep an eye on the football when I first set it up, yeah? But I can keep an eye on the football on any social media. And there's other social medias out there that are a lot fucking better than Twitter.
Yeah,
true. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, fuck that, man. Fuck Twitter. Just say what you got to say. Come out, let people argue it out, man.
Well, while we're on the subject of Arsenal, and I was gonna talk about the World Cup. Still, will talk about the World Cup. We can't. There has been a lot that's happened over the past couple of weeks, if anything, apart from the fact that we signed Lichtsteiner.
Lichtsteiner.
I can never say it.
It's not a country, bro.
I'll be honest. I can't say it. Right? What are your thoughts on him?
I'm over the moon, mate. I've seen a lot of people mugging him off. He's 34. He's old. He's this. He's that. Listen, he's exactly what we need, right? Nobody is going to come in and play second fiddle to Hector Bellerin. Yeah, we ain't going to sell Hector Bellerin. And we're not going to go and do £40 million on a player better or as equally as good or bad, should we say, as Hector Bellerin. Yeah, because either or both will have the ump that they're not first team. Yeah, so the guy's on a free. He's the captain of his country. He's won 7 straight fucking La Liga titles. Not La Liga, fucking Serie A titles. He's won about 7 or 8 cups or whatever it is out there. Yeah, so what if he's 34? People go, oh yeah, but you need pace. No, you don't. If you read the game properly and you're never out of position, you don't need pace. Hector Bellerin relies on his pace because he's always out of fucking position. Yeah. For me, if he don't learn nothing off of Lichtsteiner, then we can fuck him off next summer.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that guy is a quality right back. A quality right back. He played 31 games this season just gone. And people are telling me he's not good enough. Hang on. He's just played for a team that came from 3-0 down against Real Madrid. Yeah, at the Bernabeu. And barring that fucking penalty, would have gone to extra time with them. Yeah, that's a semi-final. Was it a semi or a quarter-final, wasn't it? Quarter-final, whatever it was. He's just won a title. He's just won a cup, whatever, yeah? But he ain't good enough for us. Why not? Why not? It's snobbery, man.
And to be honest, and let me not appear to be a hypocrite, I initially poo-pooed all over that signing purely because I just thought to myself, blimey, a 34-year-old. Like, he's probably quality, or probably once was quality. But then I kind of thought about it, and I thought to myself, much like the point you've just made, are we really going to sign a 24-year-old to compete with Hector Bellerin? No. It makes sense to, because the kid needs to improve, and he needs to learn from somebody. Who better to learn from than a seasoned professional who, let's face it, at 34 years old, is still clearly good enough to go to a World Cup.
Exactly, as captain.
And captain as well. Yeah. So if he's good enough for that, he's good enough to play 12 months.
But this is Arsenal fans all over, mate. Yeah, it's like, oh no, he's too old, or oh no, he ain't good enough, or everything just gets dismissed. Yeah, right. Now the way I see it is, this guy could start games next season. He could start the first game of the season, and I wouldn't be worried with him at right back. Yeah, Hector Bellerin can start a game at right back. We've seen Hector Bellerin for 2 years. He's more interested in looking like a fucking hippie, yeah, than he is fucking playing football. Did you see him get mugged off at the Grand Prix the weekend?
I loved it, bro. I retweeted it and I tagged it. I tagged it because I knew you'd love it.
Fucking howling, mate. Yeah, mate, fucking seriously, I was pissing myself. Yeah, his face was the best thing about it. It just looked like, what the fuck? I'm on camera. I've been mugged off twice. Yeah, but listen, if he improves, yeah, you know what I think of him. Yeah, if he improves and he learns from this guy, yeah, then fair play. Yeah, then knuckle down, get your head down, do what you got to do. And if that guy don't teach you nothing, you're a fucking idiot. Yeah, I see it very similar to when Ashley Cole broke into the team. Yeah, and Ashley Cole broke into the team and Tony Adams basically guided him through his fucking first year or so, didn't he? Yeah, and fucking basically taught him how to defend. And look at what Ashley Cole went on to do. I'm not saying Bellerin's that good. I'm not saying Bellerin's going to be that good. Yeah, and I'm not saying Lichtsteiner's Tony Adams either. But it's very similar. Do you know what I mean? You've got an experienced head there that's very good at defending with somebody who's young, got potential, but ain't made it. Thinks he's made it. But if Lichtsteiner can sort of coach him a little bit and teach him, along with the new manager as well, and it's good, man. Like, it's good to have decent players in like two of them in the same position. Because, like, we've seen all too many times in the last 2 years how many times we've been bantered off away from home. Yeah, Lichtsteiner ain't going to have that, mate. Yeah, Lichtsteiner will fucking go straight through someone if he has to. Do you know what I mean? Bellerin ain't got that in him. Yeah,
and he's a leader. And Lord knows we need leaders in that team.
Exactly. I'm happy with it, mate. I'm buzzing with it, to be fair.
Yeah, no, yeah, and that's why, to be honest, I did change my opinion on it. Socrates, I think, is the worst kept secret in football. That deal is more or less done. Are you happy with that as well?
Yeah, I am. Because again, it's another one that Arsenal fans are saying ain't good enough, or a lot of them are saying ain't good enough. He's better than Koscielny.
He's better than Mustafi.
He's better than both of them. He's better than Chambers. He's better than Holding. So we've improved. Yeah, we've improved at right back because the only right back we've got is Hector Bellerin, and then we're playing Callum Chambers out of position there and Maitland-Niles out of position there. So we've improved at right back, right? Koscielny, in my opinion, is done. He ain't going to play again. Yeah, that's just my thoughts on it. He might play, who knows, right? But he's been shit. He's been shit for a long time, mate. Yeah, he's been finished for about 18 months. Yeah, I know he's got that Achilles issue. Yeah, but no, I'm just being straight. He has. He's been fucking, mate. He's given away more penalties in Premier League era than anyone.
Oh, would he, bro?
Yeah, and people are telling me this geezer's a boss. Yeah, good one. Yeah, fucking, what's he boss? Penalty boxes, giving away penalties to the opposition. Jesus. But yeah, I'm happy, man. Listen, if we've got Lichtsteiner and we've got Socrates for what, 18 million quid combined. Yeah, I'm happy with that. And it may also improve Mustafi because, you know, do you remember when Mustafi first came in and they had that little partnership, him and Koscielny, and everyone was going, oh, look at them, they ain't lost the game. Do you remember the PSG game where he just let Cavani just fucking walk in and score a header in the second minute or 20 seconds or whatever?
My red button, don't let me start.
Yeah. I knew then Mustafi was a liability. Yeah, yes, but I let him off and I gave him a pass because he was new. Yeah, and then they went on 20 games in the league or fucking whatever it was. Yeah, mate, the geezer goes to ground way too easy, always diving in. I said this to the people I stand with at the games, yeah? I said, you watch, every single game, as soon as the whistle goes, let's go, how long before Mustafi dives in? Yeah? Every fucking game is within 3-4 minutes. He dives in, 2-footed, off the ground. Yeah, it's a red card waiting to happen. So I'm hoping that Socrates is going to come in and chill him out. Yeah, because, you know, he's a good defender, man. I don't care if he's fucking played for a team that ain't really won fuck all. I don't care. Yeah, he's a decent defender. He's better than what we've got. So, again, it's an improvement. So, I'm happy.
You're better than me. I would sell Mustafi if fuck comes in. I don't care. He's number one on my hit list.
To be honest with you, Chris, right, I would give all of the players in that squad one more year under this manager.
I see. Yeah. Here's the thing. I know why you say that because you've... And I agree with you to an extent that, you know, a lot of these players have been too relaxed and Emery might be able to get a little bit more out of them. I'm just not convinced that Mustafi has anything more to give. And I think if you're looking to sell players to raise money for transfers, he is top of that list. I don't care. He's number one.
You reckon anyone's stupid enough to pay 30 million quid for him?
Seriously. No, but I think someone dumb like West Ham might pay 20 million for him. If we get 20 million...
but then if you look at that, you've then lost 15 million quid on him. Plus wages that you've paid him in the last 2 years.
We overpaid him.
Yeah, of course we did. But then you've lost 50% of your money on him, just like that, in terms of what you've paid him in wages and lost. So, I don't know. I'd give him one more year. I'd pair him with Socrates. I'm not going to pronounce his surname because that ain't happening. Yeah. God, I reckon you should have a go. Pastapopoulos. I don't know. I'm not going to try.
Harry, if you're watching, I'm sorry. Harry pronounced it so well the other day. I was like, you motherfucker. I suppose your people, so you better be able to pronounce it. You better.
I'd give him a chance, man. I'd give all of them a chance. Yeah, and I think that the way Emery sets his teams up, if you watched when he was at Sevilla, yeah, he sets his teams up with 6 players sat back. Yeah, and then the four up top, yeah, they go and do what they got to do. Well, we've got them four. We've got Mickey, we've got Ozil, we've got Aubameyang, we've got Lacazette. Now what we need is to get a solid defensive unit with two midfielders sat there, with one of them knowing when to stay back when the other one goes. Yeah,
but
and vice versa.
Because we're also linked with that Kagalar guy, that Turkish man. I know Mems is all about at the moment. I want us to get them so badly. If we bring both of them in, then we've got no need for Mustafi, surely.
Yeah, but you say that, but both of these players ain't played in the league before. Completely different ball game. Yeah, look how fast our league is. Look how physical our league is. Yeah, it's all well and good playing in Germany. Mate, Germany, they've got one game a year.
Who are you selling in the... I know Chambers is one, but realistically, we're going to have to get rid of two. So who else are you selling?
It's a tough question, man. I'd keep Holding because I think Holding's better. Yeah, I'd keep Holding. I'd keep him in the squad.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd keep Holding in the squad. I'd get rid of Koscielny completely. I'd just, whatever's left on his contract, just pay him off.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'd go with Socrates and Mustafi. I'd have Holding as backup. Yeah, and then we've got Mavropanos. And then what I would do is maybe go and buy another centre-back, maybe not a fucking Weldy or anything like that, but maybe not a youngster as well, maybe just a run-of-the-mill, I don't know, maybe a Smalling or something. You know, he's not the greatest defender in the world, but he'll do you a job when needed. And I'll just tell him, you ain't first choice, but you ain't first choice at United next season either. So what do you want to do? Yeah? What are you going to do? You're going to fucking play under Jose and get custody?
Yeah, he's going to come
coming to us. Yeah, do you know what I mean? So, I don't know, maybe something like, I'd keep Holding. I say that I'd get rid of Chambers only if the money's right, because if they pay more than we paid for him, then get rid. Yeah, if they ain't, then keep him.
Well, according to stories, we've valued him at 22 mil, which is a surprise.
He ain't worth that. Yeah,
I was going to say.
Mate, he weren't worth 16 million quid, let alone fucking 21 million or 22.
And I like Chambers, but what the fuck? 22 mil?
He ain't worth 22 mil. What, is that a mil for every year he's been alive or something? Do you know what I mean? Mate, he's a good player, yeah. And let's be real, there's a lot of players in this squad that have underperformed. But at the same time, I feel kind of sorry for Chambers, because one week he's playing right back, next week he's playing centre back. Yeah, he's playing right centre back, then he's playing left centre back, then he's playing right back, then he's playing fucking. Do you know? It's fucking. It must piss you off as a player.
But that's exactly why I think you sell Mustafi, because I think if Emery's going to improve anyone, Chambers would be number one on my list. Where I think he dramatically improved. First of all, by just playing one fucking position and being good at that position. Whereas Wenger likes this jack of all trades.
That's a swear word, bruv. Swear word.
No.
You can't say his name on here, man. You can't say his name. Just say the last manager.
I'm going to come back to that. Because I actually had a question on that. I'm going to come back to that.
Yeah, the last manager. That's how I'm not saying his name ever
again. I'm going to come back to that. So I'm going to tell you what. So Leno was the one that I got into an argument with, because I'm worried with Leno. I'm just worried. Don't get it twisted. I love the fact that we're looking at that position and we want to improve the goalkeeper position. I think that's the correct decision. My concern is that Leno apparently in the Bundesliga had the second worst amount of errors that led to goals. I don't want another fucking Karius.
He'll fit in well then, because Czech's like that as well, isn't he?
But that's what I'm trying to say. It doesn't make any sense.
No, do you know what, Chris, right?
Another. And that's my worry.
No, do you know what, right? I'm going to totally go against you here, yeah? Petr Cech was finished when Chelsea sold him.
Agreed. I agree with that.
That's fact.
Yeah.
Yes, he'll have good games, and he has had good games for us. He can't save a fucking penalty to save his life. But Leno, what? You've made a few mistakes in the German league. Yeah, cool. I get that. But I personally put Leno above Cech, regardless of his mistakes in Germany. Ospina. Okay. Ospina's too small to be a goalkeeper. And when I say small, I don't just mean height, I mean build. Yeah? He don't command his box. He's not a Courtois who's 6'7" fucking tall and going to run out and claim the ball and throw it 100 yards. Yeah? He's just a good shot stopper. That's all Ospina is. So I'd put Leno above him. Matt Macy, yes, good goalkeeper. But again, he ain't ready. What we fucked up on was selling Szczesny to Juventus. And I said it when we done it. We should never have fucking sold him. He should have been number one with check number 2.
Yeah, the Szczesny sale is a terrible one. It's a terrible
for £10 million, mate. £10 million fucking pounds. Yeah. Now we're going to go and get this Leno. And yes, in my opinion, it's an improvement, but we really don't know, do we? Until he plays. Right? So why wouldn't you have just kept fucking Szczesny? But that's fucking the old manager flexing his muscles because the geezer used to have the odd fag in the shower. Yeah, do you know what I mean? Yeah. But the way but Chris, the way we're talking and the way we're saying what we're saying just shows what a fucking mess the club's in defensively.
Oh, of course. Yeah? I agree.
But I like the fact that we are linked to players in positions we fucking need them. Yeah, none of this attacking bullshit. We need defenders and we need goalkeeper and right backs and whatever. And we're linked to all of them. Yeah, so it's nice to actually... And before a World Cup kicks off, we've already signed one. Potentially the other one's done as well, Socrates. Do you know what I mean? So it's nice to actually have deals done and shit actually happening before a World Cup kicks in and players' prices go fucking through the roof.
I will second that. I will second that in as far as they seem to be more than Tories. Like, I've never seen so many times Arsenal in advanced talks. I've never seen that headline so many times than I have this summer. And it feels like something major is happening. Like a page is finally being turned.
You know what that is?
I guess my only... Go on, sorry.
No, I was sorry to cut you off. You know what that is, yeah? This sporting director that we've got, Raul Saheli or whatever his name is, yeah? Mate, that guy oversaw the best 15 years in Barcelona's history. Yeah, signing players like Ibra, Neymar, players like that, yeah? Right? This geezer ain't going to fuck about. This geezer gets shit done, mate. When he goes to a fucking club and says, we want your player, that deal is getting done. Yeah, none of this, 40 million and one. Yeah, or, you want 50 mil, we'll give you 30. And then we're barter, yeah, like fucking Lamar. And then we'll throw a last-minute fucking stupid bid in, which was a complete load of bollocks and we never did. Yeah, this guy goes and gets it done. Yeah, and we have needed somebody like that at Arsenal since David Dean left or was sacked or fucking escorted off the premises, whatever happened, yeah? We've needed somebody like that for a long, long time, right? Not only that, we've got one of the best scouts in world football who can identify players we ain't even fucking heard of. Yeah, and then you go on YouTube and fucking search their best bits, and you're like, "Oh, he's all right." Yeah, and I trust them at the minute. Yeah, I'm not fully balls deep on it. Yeah, but I do trust them at the minute. But I do think there's going to be. I think what we're doing is we're going down the cheap road in terms of Socrates and Lichtsteiner. Yeah, and the goalkeeper as well is fairly cheap. I think we're going to go and buy a fucking big player, man. I think that's what we're doing. We're going to do it and plug the gaps cheaply to cover what we have defensively, and then we're going to go and buy a fucking top player somewhere.
Yeah, so I there's a couple of people I know at work, and they reckon that we're trying to do almost like a quick box job in terms of defence and just plug the gaps that are clearly there in our defence and our spine of the team, which I'm about to come on to Torreira and Xhaka in a minute. And I think the idea is that we do that and then spunk our money on a really big winger.
So that's what I think.
Player. We do like an attacking player. And I can't see us going through a summer where we're spending money without buying at least one.
True, but then we have got Perez and Joel Campbell.
I feel like they're going to, rightly or wrongly, I feel like they're going to be sold. I mean, Joel Campbell, I'm shocked he's still on the books, to be honest. And I see him being sold immediately.
Depends how he does at the World Cup, because let's be real, he's their pin-up boy, mate. He's their main guy, isn't he? So if he has a good World Cup, yeah, we might look at that and go, well, actually, fucking hell. But then they might go, oh, shit, we can get 30 million quid for him. So,
this is
you know
true.
what I mean?
And that's the thing. And I suppose the other part of me is thinking to myself, I reckon that Emery may end up keeping Welbeck, which means I don't necessarily think he's going to keep Perez, because Welbeck is his type of player. When you think about the way he wants to play football, Welbeck presses.
Yeah, well, Welbeck fits the system perfect.
Yeah, and I just see
so where does this leave the superstar then? Because he don't.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? It's like
exactly why I would sell him.
Nobody's going to pay the money for him, man. Seriously, nobody. Unless he smashes it at this World Cup, nobody's going to pay it. The same with like Iwobi, for example. Yeah, I know I've sat here and slagged Iwobi off at times. Yeah, and you have as well. Yeah, and he's your boy. Yeah, right. But for me, Iwobi's been piss poorly managed. Right, he probably should have gone out on loan, maybe once or twice. Yeah, we all remember Jack going to Bolton back in the day. Yeah, Iwobi could have done with a loan to a West Ham, an Everton, somebody like that, mid-table. Yeah, he hasn't had that. He burst on the scene, banged in a few goals here and there. Always does all right for your country, for Nigeria. Yeah, but then he then gets put back in, and obviously, let's be real, we were shit last season. Yeah, and then as soon as he fucks up, the whole crowd are on his back. Yeah, and I'm hoping that this manager fucking grabs hold of him and fucking puts an arm around him and we actually see him come out of his shell. Yeah, because I think the boy's got talent. Yeah, and I don't think he's a winger. He's an Ozil position player, a number 10 that can just float behind, yeah, and run on in front of the attackers, yeah, in front of the strikers.
But here's the problem. I think Mkhitaryan is also a number 10.
Yeah, so we got 3 of them. And we can't play 3 of them.
Exactly. And that's the problem we have.
And out of the 3, let's be real, the lowest paid, the lowest rated is Iwobi.
Yeah.
So unless he takes a spot on the wing, which I think he's wasted, because I don't think he can cross the ball very well. He doesn't score enough from the wing. Yeah. And
doesn't work hard enough.
Yeah, exactly. He switches off. His concentration ain't great. If you play him in his right position, he's done it a couple of times this season. Against Chelsea, he played there. Yeah, and he played really well. Yeah, and other games he's played there, I think it was Tottenham. Was it Tottenham? Can't remember. It was another half-decent sized team. Yeah, and he was fucking brilliant. Yeah, and, you know, it just winds me up. But looking forward, it's nice that we got this headache now. You know, fucking Maitland-Niles as well is another headache. Because he's been budged out here, there and everywhere, but now he's signed a new deal. Yeah, is he going to be that number? You know, that holding number 4. Do you know? I know he's number 15, but is he going to be that sit deep and fucking marshal that defense? Because personally, I think he's the best one out of the lot of them. And I rate El Neni, but I think that kid's better than him.
El Neni just signed a contract, but I feel like he's going to be sold. I don't know why. I just feel like that. Just because, like you said yourself, I mean, I saw your video earlier with Torreira, and if any of you guys who are watching this now haven't seen it, go onto Gunner Vlogs and check out this video on just everything Arsenal and World Cup related. And I agree. When I first, because I'd never seen Torreira play. For me, I never claimed to be an ITK.
I've never heard of him.
I've never claimed to be someone who watches football in every single country. I never heard of this fucking kid. So the way they described him was as a defensive midfielder. When I saw clips and stuff of him, I thought to myself, well, he's not really a defensive midfielder. What he's very good at, he's just basically a central midfielder that has fucking sense. Something we've been crying out for.
Do you know what he reminds me of? Yeah, he reminded me technically of Santi Cazorla, yeah, in terms of height as well. He's only 5'6", I think. Yeah,
I know why. Yeah, I know why. Yeah, that comparison.
But then he's got the physical and like he'll throw himself at the ball and the defensive mind of a Gilberto. Yeah, I'm not putting him in these brackets, by the way. I'm just trying to sort of compare him in terms of a player. Yeah, because like I say, I don't really know the guy. Yeah, never really seen him play. But he's very, very fucking technically gifted, mate, yeah? And low centre of gravity, that's why I'm saying Cazorla. But then I've seen the clips where he's throwing himself into tackles and shit, yeah? And it's like, that's Gilberto, man.
Yeah. He's got very quick feet. He's, like you say, very
He's not an out-and-out defensive midfielder. He's like a hybrid, like a box-to-box type player, man. Do you know what I mean? Like a proper midfielder, like you said. Somebody that ain't fucking clueless.
but here's the question I ask you. Where does that leave Xhaka? Because I would argue he plays where Xhaka plays.
On the first plane back to Albania. No, he turncoated on them. He plays for Switzerland, doesn't he?
I was going to say. Oh, shit. But
to be honest,
how are you going to tell that? How are you going to say that about Mustafi, but you're not going to give Xhaka a chance?
No. I said it earlier. I would give every single player in this squad a chance. I would. Literally every player. And you know my feelings on Bellerin. You know my feelings on Ozil. You know my feelings on some of the other players in that squad. Yeah, is Jenkinson still an Arsenal player?
Oh my gosh, he actually is.
Well, I'd fucking bin him because that geezer he's living the dream. That's one player I would bin. It's like somebody fucking picked him out the crowd and said, "Can you play football?" And he went, "Yeah, here you go. Here's a contract, bruv." Fucking that guy has been nicking a living since he signed a professional contract, mate. He's a fucking idiot as well. I see him ragging his fucking Range Rover up fucking out of the training ground once. Like, mate, he must have been doing about 130 down that road in his fucking pimped up Range. And that was when Fabregas played there. That's how long ago it was. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Man's driving around in 100-grand Range Rover, all pimped up, racing Oxlade Chamberlain down the fucking road. Dickhead.
Yeah.
Fucking pricks, these people, I swear. And it winds me up with these footballers. They get given so much so early without doing anything. Yeah. But yeah, I'd bin him, definitely. But Xhaka, the thing with Xhaka, right, and I've heard so many people say this, is he's not a defensive midfielder. Okay, cool. So what is he then? Because he ain't a box-to-box either. Yeah? He's not a... He's more... People liken him to Xavi Alonso. Oh, he's a deep-lying player. No, he ain't. He's got a 50-yard diagonal that works once every 20 fucking times.
Oh, bro.
Yeah? Right? Yeah, and it just goes in row Z. Yeah, it'll ping the odd fucking shot from 30 yards that a keeper will fucking spill into the goal, and everyone goes, "Oh, Xhaka!" Yeah, what is he?
Who strangely I have. It's a strange little debate that I have with these two about this, but who I argue most about was Xhaka. They ain't even Arsenal fans, and that's Robbie Richmond and Stell. Both of them are massive defenders of Xhaka.
Mate, how can Stell defend Xhaka and pie off Mkhitaryan?
That's what I said to him. Good. I'm glad someone else said that.
You wait till I speak to him, bruv. Trust me. I'm going to tell him straight.
I said
you can't be pieing off Mkhitaryan. Do you know what he said to me about Mkhitaryan? He goes, "Do you know what? He's overweight. Yeah, he'll turn up against all the Europa League teams because that's about his fucking level. Yeah, every big game he'll go missing." Yeah, and he goes, and yeah, he's all right against the shit teams, but when it really matters, he'll hide. I said, fucking hell, it sounds like Ozil.
But you love Ozil. That's the thing.
Yes, this is what I don't get.
It's funny what you like when you support a different team. That's the thing.
It's mad.
Because we watch Xhaka inside every single week. We know what this idiot is like. We know what
the thing as well, Chris, right, is people look way too much into statistics, yeah? Like pass accuracy.
Preach.
Yeah?
Preach.
Xhaka's pass accuracy last season's probably 92%. I'm just guessing. I don't know, yeah? But let's say it's 90-odd%. What I want to know is how many of them were fucking sideways and backwards, right? Not only that, how many of them were in the final third of the pitch? Yeah, which is where it really matters.
Well, I'm telling you, whenever people want to defend Ozil, they'll reach for their stat book. But, bro, I don't want to know about those stats. If it's not obvious to me.
Mate, the fact that people have to use stats to back their argument.
That's what I'm saying. To me, it's the weakest argument. If it's not obvious to you and you feel like you need to bring your stat book, you're struggling. You're struggling.
It's like the stat when they come out with, "Oh yeah, but Ozil rocks up and you win 3 FA Cups in 4." Yeah, he also left Madrid and they've won 4 out of the last 5 fucking Champions League.
Exactly. Anyone can use stats to suit their argument. If that's really.
And this is the thing, right? Listen, Xhaka, for me, he's not a defensive midfielder. That's fact. He's too slow. The Premier League is too quick for him. I've said that for a long time now. Yeah. It's too quick for him, yeah. Mate, I've seen Milk turn quicker than him, yeah. And like, yes, he's got the odd diagonal pass. Yes, he has the odd good game, but everyone has a good game. Andy Carroll has a fucking good game every now and again, yeah. And like, for me, he is the sort of player that you need to come off the bench when you're 2-1 up away to Man City. Yeah, and just stick him in there and go and fucking wind everyone up. Yeah, clatter a couple of people, fucking make stupid free kicks, pull someone's shirt, and like that's the sort of player he is for me, because he ain't a starter for me. Yeah, and people say, oh yeah, but you need a proper defensive midfielder next to him to get the best out of him. Yeah, they also say that about Ozil. Yeah,
Ozil.
Yeah. The argument for these players is just pathetic. Maybe the players are just not good enough. Yeah, or not performing to a level that we know they can perform to. Yeah. So for me, I wouldn't bin him.
Understand, the same people that defend Xhaka are also the same people that years and years ago were criticising Arteta for doing the same fucking shit. What's the difference?
Mate, Arteta was a penalty merchant, mate. Never good enough for Arsenal.
But what is the difference? Literally, for me, they were both too slow in the position.
Yep.
They were asked to play defensive midfielder.
Yep.
They're the same fucking player. They're both very good at shots and kind of passing long range, but asking them to do anything else was a struggle.
Yeah, I agree.
Am I wrong?
I agree, mate. And both of them ain't good enough for Arsenal. Yeah, Xhaka, looked very good in the German league because you get time and space. Xhaka had looked good in the Spanish league. Yeah, Xhaka had looked good in the Italian league. Yeah, but put him in the Premier League, mate. How many mistakes did he make that led to a goal last season? Yeah, right. And you can blame all the players around him. Yeah, the amount of times he passed someone in or fell over or whatever. Yeah, that led to a goal is just a joke. You wouldn't see that on Sunday League football, mate. Yeah, all season, right? And like I said, I wouldn't bin him because it's a new manager. And a new manager might put him in a different position or use him differently or coach him better. Yeah, so I don't know, but let's be real. He ain't 35 million quid. He ain't a defensive midfielder, and he ain't all that.
Unbelievable. It's crazy. Okay. And do you think Torreira is good enough from what you've seen?
To be honest, I've only seen about a 10-minute YouTube video of him.
Let's put it this way. We're all going to become Uruguay fans for the next couple of weeks just to see this kid.
You know what? Even Sonogo looked good on YouTube, mate.
It's true.
Do you know what I mean? So,
this is true. All right. Well, let's finally move this on to the World Cup. So, obviously, the World Cup starts this week. In terms of England, let's talk about England, because I've not really talked about England a lot on this channel. What are you thinking in terms of their chances of qualifying? Let's start nice and small, nice and gradual, and let's talk about their group, right? So their group has Belgium, Tunisia, Panama, and obviously England.
Well, we ain't going to beat Belgium. Panama, it's their first ever World Cup, so they're going to be fired up.
They should win, right?
We should. If we don't beat them, we might as well just fucking pack the suitcases, mate.
Yeah.
Tunisia, that's going to be a hard game, mate.
They're decent.
Yeah, that's going to be a hard game. And I'll be honest, I don't think we're going to get out of the group. Yeah, I really don't. With the squad that we've picked, yeah, which I think is just an absolute piss take of a squad. Some of the players that have made that squad are a fucking joke.
What's your thoughts on the squad?
Well, I'm sorry. I know Danny Welbeck runs a lot, but he ain't good enough. Yeah, and I know he's our top scorer in the knockout. Fuck that. Yeah, we qualify out the fucking knockouts to qualify the qualifiers for it. We qualify every fucking time, mate. Yeah, me and you could play up front and fucking score goals, yeah, against fucking San Marino and teams like that, yeah?
Yeah.
Right? So for me, he shouldn't even be there, right? Fabian Delph, I know he's played really well for Man City and they've won a title, shouldn't be there. Yeah, Eric Dyer, or Dia, whatever his fucking name is, looks like he's about to open fire in an American college. Yeah? It fucking does. It just looks the type, doesn't it? Yeah, fucking.
It does as well.
Man's got an oversized head, bruv. Trust me. Yeah, fucking. But he should not be there. Why is he there? What does he do? He ain't a centre-back, he ain't a defensive midfielder, and he ain't a fucking footballer, mate. He is dog shit. Yeah? So I wouldn't have had him there. John Stones, another one. Why the fuck is he there? What, because they paid 50 million quid for him? Well, they had their fucking pants pulled down because he ain't worth 20 million quid. Yeah, he ain't. Like, let's just be real. For me, yeah.
Why is Danny Rose there as well? Yeah, doesn't even play for Tottenham.
To be fair, with Danny Rose, before he got injured last season, I think it was. Yeah, back end of not the season, just gone the season, but he was the best left back in the league.
Yeah.
And then he got injured.
Off the back of this season.
Yeah, and he got injured, and then this season he ain't hardly featured, and when he has, he's been all right. He ain't done nothing fucking spectacular. But the thing that pisses me off with all these England managers, and it ain't just Southgate, it's all of them, yeah? You know, they say that they're going to pick players on performances and stuff like that. Well, how the fuck's Lallana got in the team then? Yeah, right? How's Jack Wilshere not gone? I know he was shit for the last 3 months of the season, yeah? But let's be real, from Europa League and League Cup at the very beginning of the season, I remember going out to Belarus, yeah, to play when we played Bate. He was fucking brilliant, yeah? And that was right at the start of the season, September, October, whatever it was, yeah? And then eventually he got into the fucking league fucking team, yeah? And he was brilliant. And then he got injured, had a couple of weeks out injured, come back, and he was never the same player again, yeah? But he's played more minutes and more games in the last 2 seasons than Aaron Ramsey.
Would you keep him at Arsenal?
Who Wilshere?
Yeah.
It's a tough one, man.
I would.
I would. Yeah, I sort of touched on it earlier, but fucking... The thing is, for me, he don't score enough goals. Yeah? He's the player that makes the pass before the final pass. Yeah, so he's the one that's got 3 players around him. You fire a ball into him on halfway, he'll drop a shoulder and take 3 players out of the game, and then you're on the attack. Yeah, and that's what he brings you. We ain't got a single fucking player in that England 11 that can do that. Yeah? One of my best mates is Tottenham, yeah? He said to me, Jack Wilshere is the best English fucking player in terms of like midfield or attacking wise, not striker, yeah, since Gaza. And that's a Tottenham fan saying that to me. He goes, he's the most technically fucking gifted player since Gaza for England. He goes, it's a joke how he ain't in there. Who else is in the squad? I would keep him. Like, just fucking give him a contract, man. Who else is in the squad that fucking shouldn't be there? Rashford. Why is he there? What's he done this season to warrant a place in the England team?
True.
Yeah, what's he done?
If we're being honest, he hasn't done fuck all.
Exactly. What has he done? Fuck all. Yeah, there's maybe half of that squad I'd fuck off. I'll tell you one player I would have put in the team, and I know this is going to contradict everything I've just said. I would have had him on the bench. Andy Carroll.
Andy Carroll, yeah. I know you like Andy Carroll.
Yeah, I'll tell you why. Because if you throw a fucking ball into the box and you're losing with 10 minutes to go, that fucker's winning that header and scoring a goal, mate. Yeah, Harry Kane ain't doing that. Harry Kane's very good, but he ain't got a leap 5 foot above anyone else and powering through to fucking score a header. Yeah. Jamie Vardy, I'm happy with. Sound, yeah. Keep him. Sweet. Harry Kane, you can't knock that. Yeah. The guy's been mad for like 3-4 years now, yeah. Right. But a lot of them players, I just look at them and I just think, we're coming home, man. We're coming home early. Yeah. And I ain't got no hope for us getting out of the group. If we get out of the group, then yeah, cool. But then we get knocked out in the next round.
The only thing I would say is that I wouldn't necessarily put Carroll in for England, but what I would say is, to be fair to your suggestion, Carroll is completely different to any other striker there.
Yeah, that's what I wouldn't start him. Don't get me wrong, I wouldn't start him because he ain't good enough to start. Yeah, but I'd have him on the bench. And if you're playing a fucking Brazil, a Germany, a France, or even a fucking Belgium, and you're losing with 10, 15 minutes to go, yeah, you take off a midfielder, you drop fucking, you take off Lallana, for example, you drop fucking Kane into number 10, yeah, because his link-up play is fucking decent, and then you put Vardy up front with Carroll and just start whipping balls into him, mate. And then you got Kane sitting on the edge of the box for the fucking rebounds out, and Kane can ping a shot in from 20 yards out. But I'm not England manager. Gareth Southgate is, unbelievably. Mate, how?
I still think Brenner will take over. Sorry, that's a swear word. Our former Arsenal manager.
Yes.
Will take over.
The last manager of Arsenal. Yeah. But no, man, I just look at it and I just think like there's so many other players that should have got in that team that haven't got in that team, based on performances. And it just fucking winds me up because it's the same shit every year. You know, Southgate comes out and says, I'm going to pick players if they're playing for their clubs, and then goes and picks shit players.
Mm.
Yeah, and a lot of them haven't played properly for their clubs this season. And then somebody like Jack, and it's not sour grapes because Jack ain't there, but somebody like Jack who's played fucking a lot of games this season, not just in one competition, but all the competitions, ain't there. And it's like, well, hang on, how's Rashford there? How's Dyer there? He's shit. How's Lallana there? How's fucking Danny Rose there? John Stones, mate, seriously, the biggest myth in English football. What, because you can pass the ball? You're a fucking centre-back, mate. How about defend? Well, it's true, isn't it? Defend. Rio Ferdinand was one of the best defenders this country's ever seen. The geezer could fucking defend. And when he knew when to fucking take the ball down on his chest and pass it out and stroll out, he'd do it. John Stones ain't got that fucking footballing brain in him at all, mate. Yeah? I'm baffed, mate. I think we're coming out on the group stage. I think Tunisia will get something against us. We'll probably beat Panama and Belgium will smash us.
Yeah, I hear you. In terms of the World Cup predictions, so you think England won't make out group? Is that in terms of who you think will make it out of each group? So let me go through all the groups. You give me your two to make it out from each group, right? And I'm an idiot because I need to now get it back up, so I'm going to have to stall a little bit. But who is your favourite to actually win the World Cup? While I get these potential.
Do you know what? I've got a couple. Yeah, I want Argentina to win it because I fucking love Messi. Yeah. And I know I said about Germany earlier, and we've had the Falklands and all that bollocks. Yeah, before some clever fucker mentions that, right? England ain't gonna win it, and Messi is the best player I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, and everyone mugs him off and says, "Oh, but he didn't win a World Cup. He ain't won nothing for his country." Yeah, the guy got the Golden Boot at the last World Cup. Yeah, and let's be real, he weren't all that at the last World Cup. He was pretty poor. But if England don't win it, which they won't, then I'd go with Argentina. Other than that, I think France have got a great chance. Just their attack line, not so much their defence, because I don't think their defence is that amazing. Yeah, but their forward line is just unbelievable. And if they all click, then they're going to do damage.
Okay, so I've got the tables up. So you give me your two from each of these tables. So Russia, Saudi Arabia, Egypt, and Uruguay. Who are the two that are coming out of that?
Russia and Uruguay.
I've got this weird feeling that Egypt and Uruguay will come out of that. Don't know why I think Russia.
Pass the weed, bruv.
I don't know.
The thing is, for the sake of the tournament, you hope Russia stay in it for a while, don't you?
Yeah.
I can't see Egypt
imagine the
getting
crowd
out.
If Russia go out first round.
Mate, Egypt have only got fucking Salah, man. Yeah, they've only got Salah, and he ain't even fit. So, ain't happening.
It's probably an accurate prediction. I just remember I said it first, people, in case it.
You know I'm always right, isn't it?
Okay, so this one's probably an obvious one, to be fair. Portugal, Spain, Morocco, and Iran.
Well, Spain had just potted their manager.
Yeah. I don't think they'll win the group. Let's put it that way.
And I think Fernando Hierro is taking charge of them.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be funny if he fucking won it? Can you imagine he wins the World Cup? But yeah, Spain and Portugal. Weird. Spain and Portugal all the way.
Yeah. Group C, France, Australia, Peru, and Denmark.
That's a hard group because Peru are fucking good, man. Peru are fucking decent, mate.
And when Denmark feel like playing, remember they've got people like Ericsson and people like that. So
yeah, that's a tough group. See, the thing is, Peru are a fucking good team.
Yeah,
really good team. So I don't know, man. Who was it? Peru, Denmark, Iran.
Peru, Denmark, Australia, and France.
Oh, France. Yeah, France and Peru.
Yeah, I think so too. Okay, Group D. I'm interested to hear your opinion on this one. Be honest, right? Argentina, Iceland, Croatia, and my boys, Super Eagles.
I'm going to piss off all of Nigeria right now.
I know you are. I know you
are. Who was the group? Go on. Nigeria, Croatia. Argentina. Yeah, Argentina and Croatia.
Honestly, seeing the way Nigeria played the other day, I think so as well.
The thing is, Nigeria can turn up and beat anyone, and they've played Argentina a few times and done all right against them, haven't they? So, yeah. But the thing is, Croatia. See, the thing is, if you look at Argentina, they ain't even taken Icardi, mate. Icardi's missus went nuts about it the other week, didn't she?
Oh, yeah, I saw that little meltdown.
Yeah, mate, that's a piss take. He scored like 30-odd goals this season. He ain't even in the squad. Yeah, that's a fucking joke. But apparently, fucking Messi don't get on with him, innit?
From time Sane's being left out, anyone can be left out.
The thing is, Messi basically sat down with the manager. I heard this, fucking a couple of months back, right? Messi picks the team, basically. So the manager of Argentina sat down and said to Messi, who do you think should be in the squad? Yeah, and I don't think he gets on with Icardi, so that's why he ain't there. Yeah, but they're going through, and Croatia have got, in my opinion, Croatia are an underdog to get all the way, mate. Maybe not win it, but they're a fucking good team. Sorry, man. The Super Eagles are going to have their wings clipped, man.
Croatia's the team I'm actually worried about more than any other, actually. So, yeah, I do worry. I must admit I'm not looking forward to it, but we'll see. But, yeah, I actually think we're finished at the bottom of that group, if I'm being completely honest. Just seeing the way we played against England, I was so shocked. I was like,
I didn't even watch it. I don't watch England unless it's a tournament.
Unless it's a tournament, right? Yeah, I figured.
I'm watching paint dry, mate. Fucking seriously.
Group E: Brazil, Switzerland, Costa Rica, and Serbia. That's another hard one for second.
Well, Brazil are going through. Costa Rica, Serbia, and who?
Switzerland.
Oh, fucking hell. Well, they got Granit Xhaka, haven't they? And Lichtsteiner. They got Shaqiri as well, haven't they?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, I'm going Brazil and Switzerland.
Yeah,
that's tough though, because Serbia are half decent.
Well, a lot of Arsenal supporters have got their eye on Switzerland because of that. Lichtsteiner, right?
Yeah, that's it. See, you got it right.
Got it.
Lichtsteiner.
Yeah. I'll revert back to my old ways when I do separate videos.
Liechtenstein never qualified for the World Cup, mate.
Germany, Mexico. So Group F: Germany, Mexico, Sweden, and South Korea. Bye, South Korea.
Yeah, South Korea. Sweden. Who else was it? Germany, Mexico, Sweden,
and Mexico and Germany.
Oh, fucking hell. The little P. Plays to Mexico,
right?
I hope Germany finished bottom of the group with 0 points, mate. I really do.
Yeah, it's not. Where's it?
Well, it might do. You never know. They might just not fancy it. They might all think, fuck it, we'll have a fucking holiday instead.
Well, this is the thing. And this is the thing that I guess goes back to your original point. If you're really a Mesut Ozil fan, you should hope Germany finish bottom. So he gets a rest.
Yeah. Because if they go all the way to the final, you know what's going to happen, didn't you?
Yeah, Ozil's going to have about 6 months off.
Yeah. The funny thing about it is everyone keeps fucking trying to convince me that he's got a back issue. He ain't got no back issue at all, mate. Yeah?
Bruv, there's about 2 people in particular that are trying to find me fucking... They damn near have hospital documents.
Yeah, send me the fucking x-ray, do you know what I mean?
I don't know how they're showing me this stuff. It's like, bruv, really?
Because the doctor of Germany said he's got a back injury. Okay, well, if that's the case, why the fuck are we paying him $350? Why did we give him that contract?
Oh, my...
It winds me up. But the thing is, if he genuinely has got a back injury, then he shouldn't be playing in the World Cup.
Exactly.
Because he's an Arsenal player. We basically own the guy. We're paying his wages. So you ain't going to the World Cup. We're pulling rank.
Bro,
Yeah?
I kept arguing in that Twitter argument. I know after a while you just muted that.
I muted the whole conversation, mate. I can't be dealing with it.
But I kept arguing in that bullshit. And people are like, oh, what? Are you just being silly now? You just got an agenda now.
That's all you get. The agenda is real. That's all you get. Oh, you got an agenda. Yeah, my agenda is for him to turn up in big games. That's what we brought him for.
All I want is for him to turn up and not be given passes. That's all I want.
Mate, we didn't sign him to go and play against Bournemouth and fucking Brighton and Newcastle. We signed him to be the difference in the massive games, which he ain't. So there we go. Anyway, fuck him. Germany and Mexico.
Mexico. All right.
Yeah.
Cool. Group G, Birmingham, Panama,
Birmingham,
and England. You haven't actually told me who would win this.
Did you say Birmingham?
Birmingham. Let me try that again. Belgium.
Birmingham. I was going to say fucking hell. Oh God, Belgium atop the group. Mate,
I think England will get second, but I hear your point.
It's tight because I think Tunisia are going to fucking do bits, mate. I think they're going to do all right.
Yeah, I think Tunisia will compete.
And the thing is, Panama, it's their first World Cup, yeah?
I agree.
Ever. So they're going to be fired up. And like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm going to say Belgium and Tunisia just maybe like level on points with us or something, but go through on goal difference or whatever it is, or goal scored or head to head or however it works. But to be honest, I do think we're going out in the group. I really do.
The dislikes this video is going to get just because you said England will go out.
Mate, I'm 100% fucking English, yeah? Right? 100% English. I'm just being realistic. We're fucking shit. The last time we were any good, yeah, was when we had fucking Gaza, Shearer, Sutton, like fucking, and we still never won nothing. When we spanked Germany 5-1 away, we beat Holland, smacked them up. Yeah, fucking that goal fucking Gaza scored against fucking Scotland. Yeah, in Euro 96. Oh, mate, that was mad. The fucking squirty bottle into his mouth and all that.
It's my favourite English goal, actually.
Mate, that was a great goal. But that game, it's funny because Seaman saved Gary McAllister's penalty, but the penalty moved. The ball moved, didn't it? Yeah. Did you remember there was this fucking, what was the bird? Like, apparently fucking Glenn Hoddle was the manager. He's fucking like proper into God and all that. And they'd gone to see this fucking woman and she put a spell on the ball. Like, oh, fucking some bullshit, man. It was like, fuck off, man. The ball moved because it fucking moved. Get over it. Yeah. And then Seaman smacked up fucking Spain with all the penalty saves as well, didn't he? But nah, man, we were shit then. We're worse now. You know, we ain't gonna do nothing. I might, I'll eat my words if we get out of the group, but I'll be shocked.
Okay. And finally, Group H: Poland, Senegal, Colombia, and Japan. I've got a weird feeling Colombia will top this group. I know Poland.
Does Falcao still play?
That's a good question. I know he still gets games from Monaco, so it's possible.
Mate, what happened to that guy's career, man?
Yeah.
Seriously. Man United, that's what happened.
United and South Americans. I'll tell you what, never has Troop said a truer word when he said that on Arsenal Fan TV.
Yeah, man.
I don't really see South Americans do well.
Veron, fucking, he flopped.
Even Tevez, if you want to look at it,
yeah.
if you want to be honest, he never had his West Ham form at United.
Tevez, fucking Diego Forlan.
Yeah.
Fucking, who else has there been?
Veron.
Bebe.
Bebe. Fucking hell.
Cleberson's a World Cup winner, flopped at United.
Bro, even Hernandez, I know he got the odd goal here and there, but he was much better when he went to Leverkusen.
Yeah, he smashed it there. He smashed it. But yeah, Falcao, man, it's a fucking shame. That geezer was the third best player in the world when he was at Atletico. He was up there with Messi and Ronaldo on stats out there, yeah?
Yeah.
And then you see the big money move to fucking Man U and game over. Shame, but I don't know. They got James Rodriguez, one of the most overrated footballers on the planet.
Yeah.
Living off of the back of that fucking goal he scored at the last World Cup, which was a sick goal, to be fair. And then that fucking grasshopper landed on him. Do you remember? Yeah. Fucking. Yeah, that was a sick goal, but mate, so overrated. How Madrid spunked all their dough on him, I don't know. I don't know, man. That's a tough group. I think Senegal will get out of that group.
I hope so. We might need an African to rap the whole continent at this rate.
See, are you not like, fuck them? That's Senegal. I'm Nigerian. You're not like that, because if that was Scotland, mate, trust me, that wouldn't be happening.
No, yeah, no. So it's funny because us and, say, for example, Ghana, we have that kind of rivalry. We're both from like West Africa, hate each other. Let me tell you something. In that World Cup that Suarez cheated to knock out Ghana, every fucking African was dashing shit. After
mate, that was a great save he made, by the way.
Everybody. Because once you get to the semi-final, fuck that African rivalry shit. We're all one going into that.
Yeah, see, we don't get that over here. If that was Scotland, Wales, or Ireland, nah, man, I can't support them. Yeah, I can't support them. Can't do it. But I remember when Suarez handballed that was a sick fucking dive and save he made.
Oh, man.
Right? But that sums up South Americans. Yeah, I fucking love that they will do anything to win. Yeah, and he knew he was going to take one for the team. He was going to get sent off, and there was a chance the fucker had missed the penalty. Yeah. What happened? Was it Asamoah Gyan? Was it him that took the penalty?
It was.
He spanked it off the bar, didn't he?
Yeah,
but that's
what's crying and everything,
mate. Players like Suarez, Diego Costa, they're fuckers, mate. Yeah, right. But if they play for your team, you fucking love them, because they will do anything to fucking get one up on their opposition. And Suarez is fucking, mate. I love Suarez, man. People say he's a fucking prick and he bit Chiellini. Fuck it, who cares? Yeah, the guy's a sick footballer. And that moment where he did that was fucking brilliant, because it's just like, what are you doing? But it looked like a stroke of genius when the geezer missed the penalty. It was like, what a result. But yeah, in terms of the group, I'm going to go with Senegal and Colombia.
Right. So I'm going to move towards wrapping this thing up, but I want to get your quick thoughts on a story that's just broke about 10 minutes ago, which is United related, but it's with a player who we've been linked with a lot, and that is Anthony Martial.
Okay.
So he's just come out to confirm that he wants to leave.
Oh, wow.
United.
Somebody said to me the other day, right? What player was it? What fucking player was it? And I said, it'd be cheaper than... no, Martial would be cheaper than buying him. I can't remember what player we were linked with. Dembele. Was it Dembele?
What, from Barcelona, right?
Yeah, was it Dembele? I don't think it was. It was somebody. I can't remember who it was. It might have been. Yeah, and they were like, "You're mad if you think no, Forsberg." And I was I was like, Martial would be cheaper than Forsberg. 50 million for Forsberg. Are you mad? Yeah, Martial's cheaper than £50 million.
Do you reckon he's cheaper than 50?
Yeah. Mate, how long has he got left on his contract?
No, they gave him a big contract when he came. He only joined United like 3 years ago.
Yeah, and he had a 5-year deal, didn't he? 5-6 year deal? Yeah, so 3 years. He ain't going for more than 50 million quid, mate. He ain't going for more than 50 million. And do you know what? I'd fucking take him in a heartbeat.
I'd love Martial, man. I rate that kid so much.
The only thing I'll say about him, I do rate him, and I do think he's waiting to explode, onto the scene.
Me too,
yeah, I do think he's been held back a lot by Jose.
Yeah.
And by, what's his name, Van Gaal. Yeah, I don't think they got the best out of him. And I think we need a player on the left side.
Mm-hmm.
But the one thing I will say about him is when he runs, he's got the most fucking stupid run. Yeah, it's worse than Sterling's, right? But he runs in a straight line. Yeah?
Yeah.
And he does that stupid little skippy fucking run. And it's like, mate, what do you do? Because you're running straight at the centre-back. And if he stands still, he's nicking the ball. Yeah? It's true, isn't it? Yeah? And he's hoping the centre-back moves so he can just fucking ping one in. He does it all the time. He just runs in the straight line.
Yeah,
Get that out of him. Probably, the geezer's fucking got the ability to be world class, man. He is a fucking good player. Yeah, and
I like him so much, so much.
For me,
it's very apparent to me that Jose. I know you still love Jose, but He is not getting on with players, man. There are a lot of players he's falling out with. And Martial is top of that list of players that he's not getting on with. Him and Pogba, I'll tell you.
Yeah, but you know what? They were always going to clash because I don't think when you're a £90 million footballer, you give a fuck what your manager says.
True.
Yeah.
True.
And you're standing there changing your fucking Barnet every week, doing Adidas adverts, fucking dabbing on the like. Come on, man. Seriously. Yeah, fucking. Like to be fair to Pogba, he should never have been flogged from United in the first place, or let go for a free, or whatever it was. Yeah, he should never have been allowed to go because he was a talent. And I think it was Fergie that said to him, "You're not ready to go in the first team yet, and if you are, it's not all season."
Yeah.
So fair play. He chose to fucking pack his bags and go Turin, yeah, to Juve. And mate, he done fucking wonders at Juve. He was brilliant for them, yeah. £90 million though, mate. No, but I will say again, so many people mug him off because of the price tag, whereas I think he's actually been half decent since he's been here.
Yeah, I don't think he's been terrible, which is why you don't often see me bang on about shit.
Yeah, I don't think he's been terrible. I think he hasn't hit the £90 million price tag.
No,
but at the same time, he's been played in about 3 or 4 different positions.
Yeah.
But on the flip side of that, what pisses me off is if you're a £90 million midfielder, yeah, why the fuck are you saying I can't play there in midfield and I can't play there in midfield and I can't play there in midfield? You're £90 million, you'll play where I fucking tell you to play.
You play in goal.
Yeah. And if you're 90 million, you should be able to play fucking right back. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I would take Martial. I think that obviously I miss Sanchez. Yeah, I loved him, man. You know that. I fucking love that geezer, yeah. Right. But I think that we're lacking in that position. And Sanchez, the amount of goals he scored, just out of nothing, yeah, from that side, cutting in, I think Martial could be as good as that. I really do. I think Martial could, like, get the right manager around him, get the right team around him, put an arm around him, and tell him he could be fucking great. I think he could burst on, like, and just blow up, man, and be fucking ridiculous to the point where in 2 or 3 years, Real Madrid are bidding 300 million for him.
Yeah, that's a fair point. It could happen. It's fairly reasonable.
But having said that, I would still take Mahrez over him.
You love Mahrez, isn't it?
he's my boy, man. I fucking love Mahrez.
I am convinced. Now, I could look like a fool because after the World Cup, they'll probably end up going to City. I am convinced that if Arsenal had made a play for him, he'd come. I'm convinced. I'm convinced he wants to go. He'll go City because it's fucking City. They'll pay him a shitload of money. Yeah. But I think if you gave them an actual option of, listen, you've got 2 offers. One's Arsenal, one's City. I'm convinced he'll come to us.
Let me ask you a question, right? If you're a footballer, doesn't matter how much money you're getting paid, yeah, whether you're fucking Neymar for 200 million and £1 billion a week or whatever the fuck he's on, yeah, or you're a fucking Carl Jenkinson living the dream, where would you rather live?
If money is no option, London every fucking time.
No, even if money is an option, yeah, and Man City, let's say Man City offer you 300 grand a week, but Arsenal offer you 200 grand a week. Where would you rather live? London, where you know that if you're Algerian, you can walk down a fucking couple of streets in London and it's all Algerian restaurants and bars.
I'm gonna say,
or you go and move to Manchester, yeah, and it's got nothing. A town centre with a couple of bars and a good nightlife.
Yeah, I must admit, I'm sorry any Manchester fans that are watching this.
I'm not. Fuck Stel. He thinks fucking Xhaka's fucking class.
No, but people who actually live in Manchester.
Oh, yeah, fair. To be fair, Manchester is actually a really good night out, yeah? But it's London. London's the best city in the world by a fucking country mile, yeah? Doesn't matter what nationality you are. There's a street or a couple of streets or a fucking little area in London of bars and restaurants for every nationality on this fucking planet, yeah? You ain't got that in Manchester. So, yeah, you get 100 grand a week more, but fucking mate, what's 100 grand a week when you're already a fucking multi-millionaire?
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, I must admit, I can't even disagree. I cannot disagree.
I told you I'm always right.
I don't know about always. But all right, we're gonna wrap this up now. gone on even slightly longer than we thought we were going to get that.
Yeah, it's cool, man. My battery's on 11% though.
Yeah, so let's wrap this up. But Lee, before you go, tell the people where they can find your brand new YouTube channel.
Gunner Vlogs, not to be mistaken for Gunner Blogs. Yeah, Gunner Vlogs on YouTube. When I first set the channel up, there was about 150,000 fucking channels the same name. Yeah. And people were saying, "Oh, I can't find it. I can't find it." It's the top one now. It's got my little face from the old channel Gunner Bang, the same little like emoji face or fucking Snapchat face, whatever it is. So yeah, Gunner Vlogs. Yeah, go subscribe to that. All this World Cup, I'm on it. For anyone who hasn't watched my last video, just go and watch it. You don't even have to watch it. Just comment on it for what teams, 2 teams, you want me to preview and review their games. I'm picking England. Obviously, I'm going to do the England previews and reviews. The next 2 most voted countries, so just comment on the video with the 2 countries. Yeah, and let's not fucking be mugs about it and pick Morocco or fucking somewhere I don't know nothing about, right? Yeah, then I'll fucking, mate, they'll pick Saudi Arabia and Morocco and I'll be fucked.
They'll pick Panama,
yeah.
bro. Panama.
Yeah. Right, but yeah, the 2 teams, I've sort of scrolled through them a little bit, mostly France and Argentina at the minute. So if you want to change that, you can. I'm also doing an Arsenal player watch. Yeah, so Arsenal players in the World Cup, I'm going to be doing a player watch on that. So yeah, even if I'm not previewing, say, Costa Rica's games, I'll still do a Joel Campbell player watch because I'm going to watch all the games anyway. And I
imagine you're dropping a video more or less every day.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it depends what teams people want me to preview and review because sometimes I could probably drop 2 or 3 videos in a day. So yeah, I've got a lot of hard work to put in. Yeah, so
giving yourself a lot to do by the sounds of it.
Yeah, do you know what? I signed up for this shit a couple of months ago, and I was just like, why? Yeah, I'm looking at it now, thinking, why? Yeah, but listen, you got to do what you got to do, man. Fucking, and I'll do it. I'm a man of my word. I'll do it. So yeah, it's all good. Don't bother following my Twitter because I probably won't accept you. But you can follow my Instagram. I reply there.
Should I just stop putting your Twitter on my fucking description then?
Yeah, fuck it off, man. Twitter's fucking hard work, mate.
All right, cool.
Seriously, mate, seriously, the last 2 days I've had about 200 follow requests. I ain't accepted any of them.
Oh, blimey. Okay.
Yeah, because I don't go on it. I go on it. Go and look how many tweets I've put out today.
Oh, I noticed. You go on it significantly less than...
Can't be asked with it, mate. It doesn't matter what you say on Twitter. Yeah, you're going to get some kind of abuse. Yeah. I'm all about loving life. I can't be asked with abuse, mate. I got what I wanted. The last manager's gone. Yeah. I'm chilling, mate. Summertime, I'm getting a tan. I'll be as dark as you, buddy, end of fucking August, bro. Yeah, this hair's getting blonder and blonder. My fucking hairline, though, bro. Seriously, every time I get my hair cut, yeah, it's like another 2 inches back. Yeah,
that's all it is, bro.
I need to start wearing hats, man. But then fucking hats don't suit me. Do you know what I mean?
And literally everything Lee's just said is in the description below, apart from his Twitter, which I might as well take off.
Yeah,
so
just fuck that
ignore that part. But his Instagram, his channel, all in the description below, including my Twitter, which is @ColossalChip. Give me a follow. I see a few people have followed up, have watched us today, and thank you for everyone that's watched today.
Yeah, big up everyone who's listened to me babble on chatting shit for over an hour.
Absolutely crush that like button. I know you love the shows that me and Lee do because I've had about 80 people telling me, oh, finally. So I'm glad that you guys have watched it. Probably me and Lee, not necessarily together on this channel, but separately on our channels, will drop a video tomorrow about Arsenal's Premier League fixtures. So keep an eye on that one. That'll be our next video.
Yeah.
But aside from that, you guys just enjoy the summer, and I'm just going to be pumping out videos left, right, and centre now that the World Cup's about to start. So keep an eye on that.
Southgate out.
Southgate out, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So take care, people, and Lee.
Southgate the fuck out.
And Emery in.
Emery in all day.
Take care, people. Peace.